Welcome to another episode of Kitchen Confidence. I'm Caryn, and today we are talking tortilla chips. And if you go to any grocery store, convenience store, probably I'm going to say maybe 98, 99% of what is out on those shelves is going to also include ingredients that will not support good health. Lots and lots of sodium, oils, any kind of other stabilizer to help keep that chip on the shelf as long as possible. So what if we just make our own? Now, I know that can sound a little daunting, but it's really so super easy. And that's what we're going to do today. Check this out. I have right here just corn tortillas. Now, these are Mi Ranchito Thin Credibles organic tortillas. They do not have to be organic. Now, what I want you to do is read your label and just make sure that the only thing in these corn tortillas is going to be, well, here we have water, white corn, yellow corn, masa flour, and a trace of lime. Hey, I can get down with that, right? So let's cut these up and simply put them in the oven. Like, that's really how easy this is, I promise. So you can just open up, and guess what? You can just cut these. You can cut these in typical or traditional triangles if you like. Or what you could do is really make it fun and get out some cookie cutters and cut these down to whatever shape you want, right? You can make it totally fun. But just for today, just so that they look like traditional tortilla chips, we'll just go ahead and put these on a parchment-lined baking sheet. And you just want to make sure that there's only one layer of these chips. You're not overlapping them, because then they just won't get very crispy. Now, I have my oven set to 425, and the recipe is down below. And because all tortillas are a little bit different, people have different ovens, that sort of thing, you kind of have to watch it. Anywhere between 14 and 18 minutes is usually the sweet spot. So once they start to turn a little brown on the ends, then we know they are done, because as they cool down, they will crisp up even more. So I'm going to put these in the oven, and I'll be right back, and we'll talk more about this. Okay, I just pulled these out of the oven, and take a look at what we have here. This is exactly what they're supposed to look like. They curl up a little bit on the ends, and they start to get golden brown, but not too golden, because they do, as I said, they do firm up a little bit as they cool down. And ooh, yeah, crispy, crispy, crispy. We have now a super crispy, super clean tortilla chip without any extra sodium, oils, anything, and without deep frying. And you can make these as firm as you want. You can make them from all different types of tortilla chips. You'll have to play around with it a little bit in your oven. I've used these tortillas that I've Mi Ranchito a few times. I like these. Trader Joe's always also makes a really good one, but just make sure you just have corn, masa, maybe a trace of lime in those tortillas. Super easy. Now, also another thing with these tortillas, or these tortilla chips, I used to flavor them up by adding a little bit of lime and cumin on them, just with like a basting brush. And I found that I'm only using the tortillas as a vessel anyway for my guacamole or salsa or making nachos. So the flavor kind of got lost, and it was a step that I just didn't need to make anymore, or didn't need to take. So feel free to flavor them up however you want. If you think that you're going to probably just eat them by themselves without dipping. So lime, cumin would be nice. Cinnamon sugar might be nice if you want kind of like a sweet savory. Play around with it. So I hope that this helps you really regain a little bit more of kitchen confidence, in that you're taking a super common snack that has the potential to not be that good for you from the grocery store, but you're just making them your own and now feeding healthy snacks to the rest of your family. So have a good time with these. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.